Most people walk around with vitamin D levels so low, they might as well be cave-dwelling troglodytes. And no, this isn't just a bone health vitamin like your grandmother's Centrum Silver. Vitamin D is a full-blown biochemical power player. A steroid technically, a hormone masquerading as a vitamin, like Clark Kent if he could upregulate 2,000 genes and boost your testosterone without the tights. Let's start with immunity. Vitamin D flips on antimicrobial peptides, catholicitins, and defensins, which basically turn your immune system into a SEAL team that kicks viruses in the teeth. Low D? You're walking into a microbial gunfight with a pool noodle. Multiple studies show people with higher D levels bounce back from colds and flus faster and had significantly better outcomes during the COVID chaos. If your D was dialed in, you were playing on easy mode while everyone else was beta testing their immune systems. And let's talk testosterone. Vitamin D helps regulate the HPG axis, the line of communication between your brain and your gonads. Studies show that men supplementing with vitamin D saw their testosterone rise by about 20% in a year. That's not nothing. That's the hormonal equivalent of adding an extra plate to the bar and getting more attention at the beach from both sexes. And for anyone out here thinking, but I get sun every now and then, let me stop you. Unless you're sunbathing shirtless at solar noon in the Sahara, you're probably getting jack. Between sunscreen, clothes, windows, latitude, air pollution, and Zoom meetings, your skin's UVB access is basically on airplane mode. Now hold up. If you're learning something and want to stop living like a light-deprived medieval monk, smash the like button, hit subscribe, and drop a comment with your current D3 dose or your favorite sun-chasing ritual. The algorithm gods like engagement, and we like hacking the system, for fun and for gains. Back to the science. Vitamin D levels directly influence mood. Ever heard of seasonal affective disorder? That's your brain throwing a tantrum when it's low on D. One study showed people with low D were twice as likely to be depressed. Not sad, clinically depressed. Your brain literally has vitamin D receptors. It uses D to help crank out serotonin, which keeps you focused, resilient, and less likely to have a breakdown at Costco. Now let's talk bones. But only for a second because we're not 90 and brittle. Vitamin D helps absorb calcium. Without it, that calcium floats around aimlessly, looking for a place to die. And it might just choose your arteries. That's why smart humans pair D3 with K2. D gets the calcium into the bloodstream. K2 shuttles it into your bones instead of your blood vessels. Teamwork makes the skeleton work. Also, neuroprotection. High vitamin D status is linked to lower risk of Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and cognitive decline. Why? D reduces inflammation, acts as an antioxidant, and regulates calcium in neurons so your brain doesn't short-circuit like an old Dell laptop. Let's hit you with a TLDR. Better immune function. Higher testosterone. Improved mood and cognitive performance. Stronger bones, better calcium handling. Long-term disease protection. If that list was a supplement label, you'd already be buying it. So what do you actually do? Test your blood. Shoot for 50-80 nanograms per milliliter. Not just normal, optimal. Supplement with D3, not D2. D3 is the alpha. Dose 2,000-5,000 IU daily, depending on your body, your blood work, and how often you play naked in the sun. Take it with fat. Vitamin D is fat-soluble. Eat something greasy and give it a ride. Stack it with K2, MK7 form to prevent arterial calcification and keep your bones built like rebar. Quick myth round. Let's kill some misinformation. Myth 1-1. You can overdose on vitamin D. Yes, but you'd need to take 60,000 IU a day for months to screw yourself. Most people are worried about overdosing before they've even hit therapeutic levels. That's like fearing water intoxication while you're dehydrated in a desert. Myth number 2. I get enough from food. No, you don't. You'd need to eat 20 egg yolks, 10 ounces of wild salmon, or drink cod liver oil like it's Gatorade. You're not doing that. Stop lying to yourself. Myth number 3. I get plenty of sun. Nope. Not unless you're in a loincloth at noon on the equator with no SPF. And if you are, congrats. You win. But for the other 99.9% of us, we supplement. And now for the real-world hack. The Supplement Guru app already checks for this. When you input your energy, mood, sleep, or current stack, our AI is scanning for red flags, like low D symptoms, and recalibrating your stack with sniper-level precision. Because we're not in the business of guessing, we're in the business of optimizing. Final orders. Get tested. Supplement smart. Stay consistent. Use the Supplement Guru app so you stop Googling things at 2 a.m. and start stacking like a scientist. And if you still think vitamin D is just about rickets, you're living in 1924. This is your hormonal ignition switch, your immune booster, your mood regulator, your brain shield, your performance primer. Low D equals low results. High D? That's God mode, baby. So hit like, slap subscribe, and tell your mitochondria I said you're welcome. Now go get that sun, or better yet, bottle it. Supplement Guru out.